Hello guys, it's Patricia from tarantulaheaven.com. I apologize for the phone shaking and this very awkward angle. I wanted to make a quick update about the jealous cat, and this is the position that she's in today. She's in her little bed and her fur is looking a little scraggly today because she decided to jump in the shower with me, so it's still a little bit wet. And so I wanted to give an update because it's been a little while. Jealous cat, who struggles with many different ailments, being that she is 19 and a half years old now. She has chronic kidney disease. She also has a seizure disorder, and she also has hyperthyroidism, and she also has a few other things such as a heart murmur. But we also have identified that she has something going on with her liver. We're not really sure what that's about. It was found a few months ago that there was something going on with her liver because her enzymes were a little bit high during blood work. And so I think they did an ultrasound on her tummy and they found that there was like a mass on her liver, but they weren't really sure what it was, if it was like benign or not. Because she's so old, like the treatments that they would normally do for her would be to like, let's do an autopsy or let's remove it or something like that. But she's 19 and a half. She's going to be 20 in July. And so the suggestion has kind of been like, we can't really treat it because we can't open her up at this age. It wouldn't be helpful for her. And the medications that we could give to her to possibly help her liver, if this is something that's able to be helped, it might throw off her other medications, which we're really trying hard to balance. So, um, so that was that. And so they were watching her levels, and a few, uh, I think 2 weeks ago, we did a follow-up blood test, and actually everything was fine. She's maintaining her weight, except for her liver. So her thyroid, her kidneys are maintaining because we give her fluids every week. But her liver, I think like she was already a little bit high. It was like 300, whatever units the liver is measured in. But they were like 900, almost 1,000 at her last blood work. So like they've tripled, which is not good. That's definitely cause for concern. And so, they started to talk about like, we don't really know how much longer we have before things really start to decline in a serious way. They were kind of saying, well, it could be a week to 6 months. So it was like a really big range. And so that's really hard. We've increased care in other areas. So Ava was getting fluids 1 time per week with a vet coming to the house. Now she's getting them twice per week to help with her chronic kidney disease. So we are just trying to maintain things right now and help her out where we can. There's nothing that we can do for the liver stuff. It's more just so maintaining her quality of life. And the vets have said that she doesn't seem to be in pain. She still has a decent quality of life. Like she still wants to cuddle, boss me around. She still is very active for a cat her age. Eating regularly, acting like herself. So, all is well there. It's just that this liver thing is very concerning. Evie. It's very concerning. And we have to just take every day as it comes. We've been trying out new strategies to make the fluid process a little bit easier for her because she hates it. It's really hard to, get your cat to take a needle and sit there for fluids twice a week. But we've been trying out like putting her in the carrier doing fluids or making her into a little burrito. She let that happen the first time and then wasn't having it after that. So we're trying out all these little different techniques to help her. And Yeah, it's literally one day at a time now. She's doing really well, and it's so hard to predict what's going to happen because, I mean, oops, I've probably mentioned this in several of my other updated updates on Ava. In that, with so many health conditions and at her age, like it seems like every time we go to the vet, there's some sort of preparatory conversation we're having. And I'm asking them, is she in pain? Am I prolonging this for her? Am I being unfair? And, the guidance that I keep getting is that no, she's doing quite well with everything she has going on. So, we'll just keep this as like an ongoing conversation. And her vets have been amazing. They're so wonderful, and the people that come to the house to give her fluids twice a week are absolutely wonderful. So we're really, really blessed and thankful. It's just really about keeping Ava happy. She eats tons of treats every day. And so interesting. In terms of how her personality's changed as she's gotten older. Like Ava was always a very jealous, demanding cat. She would always cry. Like that is not new. She was always crying for attention or kind of trying to boss you around or make you do something like give her treats. But her crying is so much more bossy and impatient now. Like she truly has like an old kitty meow where she's just like, now I want treats now or give me attention now. And it's hilarious. So I've never had a cat. We grew up with cats throughout my childhood, and we've never had a cat live this long in my family. So Ava's definitely like the senior, and she's just so precious. I am just trying to take every day as a blessing and every day as it comes, and to stay close to her. It's interesting, her behavior is very loving. Like she follows me around a lot, and I've noticed that over the last several days, she's been doing this thing where she jumps in the shower, and it's because she wants to drink the water. Her kidney disease makes her very thirsty, and so does the medication that she's on for that. But she'll get completely soaked in the water, and then she wants to imprint on me. I looked this up because I was wondering why she was doing that, and she wants to imprint on me to combine our scents because the water, I guess, took her scent off of her. So it's really cute that she wants to like rub her little face on my face and on my hair to kind of mesh our scents together, which is really sweet. But she's doing okay for the most part. We are taking every day as it comes. Still very jealous, still amazing. And we'll just see. She's such a good girl. Eva. But if you guys, I know some of you have talked, you've left me comments about your old kitties and older pets, and I'd love to hear about, how are your pets doing, but also if they're not with you anymore, like how did you get through that? I feel like I've been trying to prepare myself for years because Ava's been elderly for so long and had so many medical issues, but I know there's no real way that you're ever prepared. And so if you have any advice, because she's my only like pet, like aside from Blinky passing away a few months ago, I don't have any other experience with like pet grief of a pet that was mine. And so I just don't know. And I try to like not really say the words around her. Not that she can understand, but just don't want that energy around her. So I'll keep this short, but she's doing really good. And we are just enjoying our time together as much as we can. Anyway, that's the jealous cat. And I thank you all for taking an interest in her. And I'll keep you updated. Bye, guys.